Ram Ram to you, to my co-panelists and all the viewers who are watching us today. Let me first start with congratulating Aam Aadmi Party and also thank all the voters who have shown faith in us, voted for us and increased our vote share from 36 to 39. Yes, our number of seats have gone down and the reason may be Congress not being there in the game itself. And so the votes which were split, Congress votes were split. We only got 3, whereas Aam Aadmi Party could attract more percentage, and we'll have to learn from them. And we will do an introspection to understand how did they take away the 13% of Congress from there. Having said so, one thing is Delhi has seen 2 chief ministers till now, which are they are running parallel. We have CM and also a deputy CM, CM without portfolio and a deputy CM with all the portfolios and responsibility. But this being a city state, we now will have 2 mayors. One who gets elected and goes to assembly called as an CM, and another who will be getting elected.
Okay, tell me, how will you react to what Manish Sisodia is saying कि आपने खेल शुरू कर दिया है?
नहीं, क्या चीज का खेल चालू किया है? वो जीते, उनको मुबारकबाद, उसमें क्या गलत है? वो जीते, उनका
आप उनके जो पार्षद है उनको कॉल करना शुरू कर दिया आपने ताकि मेयर आपका बन जाए.
Probably, after the liquor gate scandal, he has gone into that kind of nausea. And yes, a victorious person can say anything and we all will like to answer that. Time will tell.
Aam Aadmi Party has got 134. So clearly you have crossed that number. So the mayor will be yours. Then why are you fearing? What exactly are your fears?
We are not fearing because the anti-defection law does not come into effect in MCD or corporation polls. We know.
So that some of your parshad can move. That's what your fear is. So you don't have faith in your own people.
Of course we have faith in our people, but we also know that they will leave no stone unturned.
Okay, Vinit Goenka, so what exactly will you be doing?
No, I don't know where this story is coming. Of course, I was on some channels and when the countings were going on, every political party would say our mayor will come, and I also said that. But Manish Sisodia ji is in habit of exaggerating things and probably he tries to do that again and again. But let me tell you today, one thing has happened. Aam Aadmi Party is exposed. I remember where Arvind ji came on stage and said, मेरी नानी ने कहा था कि राम मंदिर में ऐसे जाने से ठीक नहीं होगा. बाद में उन्होंने राम यात्रा भी की, उन्होंने हनुमान चालीसा भी किया. And today we have seen one thing: Muslim voters have moved away from Aam Aadmi Party. Let me remind the voters here: 9 seats which Congress got out of that.
So they have won on the plank of soft Hindutva. That should be a matter of concern for you, Vinit Goenka.
It is not matter of concern. They are exposed. They are exposed right now. Probably they are exposed right now that they are not consistent. We go to voters with our character, our philosophy, and our program consistently. We never change that. We are consistent from day one of our inception in 1980. We have been very, very consistent about approach towards.
Let me bring in Smita Prakash again. Isn't there an over-dependence on Prime Minister? What about your local leaders? If you look at the performance in each and every constituency, the parliamentary constituencies, most of your MPs have also not performed. MLAs की तो बात ही नहीं है क्योंकि आपके MLAs काफी कम हैं.
Bharatiya Janata Party goes under one single umbrella and our leader is Narendra Modi ji, and we are very proud that he is there in our heart and our posters also. Having said so, these particular elections have to be resembled with the assembly election. The nearest election was 2020 assembly election, and I see that Deputy Chief Minister Sisodia lost 3 wards within his constituency. Satyendra Jain lost 3 constituencies. Kailash Gehlot, who was involved in the liquor gate, lost 3 to us. 3 of his constituency lost. This is a clear mandate against the corruption of Aam Aadmi Party. Let me also talk about Amanatullah Khan and Tahir Hussain. They both, the wards of which they represented, are lost. So it's a clear mandate against the writers. Okay. Now they have won the seats which were vacant because of Congress.
But would you accept that despite all the efforts, you could not really dent that image that Aam Aadmi Party has somehow managed? That its leaders have been working for the people of Delhi.
No, they have not managed. In democracy, the guy who gets 1 vote more than the other wins. And here, because Congress gave them a clean walkover, the votes got this.
So you are essentially blaming the Congress because they could not put up a fight, and that is the reason why Aam Aadmi Party won.
But the same time,
Mahima Singh, it is the BJP says that will you go back to claiming moral responsibility, or you will say no, that there is a problem here, that there has been the local factors, the local leaders did not really perform.
Let me tell you, Bharatiya Janata Party has an habit. It has in DNA to do a chintan. And we do this introspection even if we win the elections. So that part will be done.
Okay.
1. 2, as I said earlier, our vote shares have increased. So there is no question of our being wiped out or we have lost the election. Yes, because the third party played foul, they were not in the fray. So these votes have been transferred to Aam Aadmi Party. But see Aam Aadmi Party, they have been decimated. 2020, they had 55% of vote share.
No,
They
but
have
their
come down to
vote
42%.
percentage went
That's
up by
a deflection.
15%. You increased it by 3%. So certainly the collapse of the Congress has helped the Aam Aadmi Party.